sit of mine. Settle in my favorite chair and I recline. Now you may think it's asinine, but it's all mine. For 9 at 9.
All right, 9 at 9, here we go. Number 9, we love hummingbirds, but next time you're watching them dart in and out at lightning speeds, here's something to think about. They're all high as a kite. With sugar high. Hummingbirds consume nectar at levels that would put most people into a coma. And pay attention to the way these birds zoom in and out of places. They generate G-forces that make fighter pilots black out. Scientists say there's so much humans can learn from hummingbirds. They're the only bird in the world that can fly upside down and backwards. And one researcher marvels they drink pure sugar and don't die of diabetes.
Wow.
And now you know why Ponce's trying to take them out. They're a bunch of dope smokers.
That's right.
Hummingbirds.
High as a kite.
Oh, man. Number 8, check this out. It's the world's first official James Bond bar. It's called What Else? 007, and it just opened in London. As you walk through, you can't help but notice 3 giant structures hanging overhead. They're handcrafted sculptures inspired by the Aston Martin DB5. You'll walk on a custom carpet featuring famous lines from the films. You'll also be able to order Bond-themed cocktails, and you can get your hands on a one-of-a-kind Bond-style gift. No word on whether they'll open one here in the States.
Number 7, former President Jimmy Carter turns 100 today, the oldest former president in history, so it's a good day to revisit an event from his presidency playfully sensationalized as the killer rabbit attack. In April of 1979, Carter was on a short vacation in his hometown of Plains, Georgia. He went fishing in a canoe in a pond on his farm. A swamp rabbit, as Carter called it, started swimming near his canoe, and Carter used his paddle to splash the water and scare the rabbit to shore. But in August, the press corps heard the story. Pretty soon, there were some tongue-in-cheek stories, like one in the New York Times about a killer rabbit. It might have picked up steam because some on Carter's staff didn't believe a rabbit could swim, and they doubted the president's story. But there were pictures taken by a White House photographer, so President Carter made sure they got the photos printed and even had the pictures of the rabbit enlarged. And yep, it was clearly a rabbit. The killer rabbit line actually came from a White House staffer who said the president was swinging for his life.
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah, swamp rabbit. Who knew?
Yeah, never heard of it. All right, number 6, if you live in a neighborhood with a homeowners association, you know all about those strange HOA rules. Well, we found a few of the craziest ones on housebeautiful.com. First up, secret speed traps. A woman in Georgia says her gated community has them. If you're speeding, you'll get a ticket sent to your home from the HOA. If you get too many, they'll revoke your security gate access.
Brother.
A man in Tacoma, Washington says his grass must be between 2 to 3 inches tall. Anything taller, he gets a fine. Anything shorter, he also gets a fine. We'll have more strange HOA rules coming up tomorrow.
Don't you find that people sometimes the HOA can become a conglomerate of people that miss student council from high school? It's like sometimes it can veer into that kind of territory. You're like, oh boy. All right, number 5. Most people know Nicholas Sparks as the author of A Walk to Remember and The Notebook, but they might not know that his chicken salad recipe is tearing America apart. Have you heard about this?
No.
There was a profile of him recently in the New York Times. The reporter described how Sparks went about making some chicken salad at his home in North Carolina. He had 2 rotisserie chickens, some celery, and an onion. So far, so good. But the rest of the ingredients freaked some people out. He made a mayo mixture that had pickle relish, jalapeno relish, apple cider vinegar, cayenne pepper, and 16 packets of Splenda. Splenda, 16 packets. Apparently, some people in the South add a little bit of sugar to their chicken salad, but 16 Splenda packets are the equivalent of 2/3 of a cup of sugar. That's a lot of sweetness. So, hey, you do what you want, you know, but it sounds
Okay.
Yeah, teach his
do
own.
whatever you want to do.
Anybody who eats chicken salad.
Yeah,
That
also,
to me is the big
You don't eat chicken
issue.
salad? Oh, it's fantastic. I could eat it every day.
You live in the 1970s? Who's eating chicken salad? You follow it up with some
Hello.
ambrosia?
It's my lunch all this week.
Thank you,
Again,
Kelly.
okay. You're not getting much of an ally over here.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
When chicken salad is made right, there was a whole story with Bethany Frankel up in the Hamptons. People are swamping this one store
And
that
I
has
gotta
this great
tell you,
chicken salad. I'm
Kelly
telling
and
you.
I also love casseroles. We're talking about
I
those
do
all
love
the
a
time.
casserole. What?
What's wrong with casserole?
She
It's
brought me in a
fantastic.
bundt cake last week that just knocked my socks off.
Boy. Kelly, if you could just take up smoking, you'd be right there with the 70s housewives.
She missed her era.
And then you'd be
Oh,
filling
well.
up the seats at my shows. Number 4, party like it's 2 p.m. There's a new trend that's getting really popular in Europe right now. It's called daytime raving. Nightclub owners are realizing they can make money if they open their doors at off times. So they're offering early morning or afternoon rave-style events. A typical daytime rave might begin with a morning yoga session or a brunch.
No, brother.
But once the mats get put away and the food is cleared off the table, the DJ comes out, the music begins pumping, and the bar opens up. You can day drink or choose a mocktail or some coconut water. Some people are even starting their workday with a morning rave instead of hitting the gym.
Is that a thing, really? Guess.
I don't know.
People have to work. Aren't people working anymore?
I don't know. I guess, you work from home. I don't know.
Number 3, it's been more than 25 years since Sex and the City premiered
Oh
on
my
HBO,
gosh.
and Carrie Bradshaw's iconic looks are more popular than ever. Gen Z fashion lovers are recreating their own versions of Carrie's best looks. Here's why. They're discovering the show for the first time. They're streaming it, and it just happens to be set in the late 90s and early 2000s. And all that stuff is really popular right now. If you want to feel really old, those Carrie Bradshaw outfits are considered vintage.
All right, number 2, with all the terrible flooding that's been happening in the southeast, here's a time-lapse video from back in 2019 in Australia, and it shows how the storm continues over a few days and the water just keeps rising. This video here covers 6 days.
Wow.
Look at that. Wow.
Wow.
Man, road all completely gone.
Wow. Look at that. That's crazy.
You said this is Australia?
Yeah.
2019?
We added the music, just so you know.
Yeesh. That's how it happens. Scary. All right. Number 1. This is kind of random. It's a clip featuring the late Fred Willard. It's from A Mighty Wind, Christopher Guest's 2003 mockumentary about 3 folk music bands reuniting. Check it out.
Let's start right out. Hey, what happened? As you know, back in 1970, I started on a series called What Happened? And every time something would go wrong, I would look at the camera and say, hey, what happened? We had a lot of fun with that and a lot of other catchphrases. I got a real red wagon. And I can't do my work. And I believe I was the first one to use the phrase, I don't think so. But it only lasted a year, and that's good because that's how you establish a cult. So I was on stage doing all my shtick, hey, what happened? And I can't do my work. And if someone would heckle me, they'd say, are you going to be on stage all night? I would say, that's right. And that'd crack up the audience. But I noticed a guy sitting down front with a long face. Nothing got to him. So I turned to the lady next to him. I said, would you hold your mirror up in front of his nose to see if he's still breathing? To see, in fact, if there's a reflection. So he started to smile. After the show, I go down and introduce myself. His name is George Menschel. He had been with a group called the Main Street Singers. Now, I was never into folk music. I'd worked some bills with some folkies, put him in the cell with a long hose on him, put him in the cell with a long hose on him. And I used to say, if he's got a long enough hose, he's going to have a lot of friends in the shower room. Folk audiences hated that joke. But I said to George, I said, seriously, you've put up some great numbers. If you reform your group, I can send you out on the Starfish cruise lines. Together we could make a fortune and you will have a ball. They used to go out, come back. They had a great time. Except a couple of cruises, dysentery broke out on the ship. I was not there. You do not want to be on a cruise ship when dysentery breaks out and be knocking on the men's room door and say, will you be coming out soon? And hear, I don't think so.
God, that was a long way.
Wow.
Well, he died, 4 years ago now. He was
so
86.
funny.
That's awesome.
The night at